What's your assessment of the season as a whole?
It's been a phenomenal season. I mean, when you look back, like I say, we start in early July. We had 8 pre-season friendlies. We've 39 league games in, 9 games in the cup, including the FA Cup replay. So these lads have put a hell of a shift in, through the season. And in my time, I've not seen this quality of football, up here, I don't think ever. No disrespect to any teams that have gone before and any teams that have had success at Buxton, but it's been fantastic to watch this year, and the style of play we've been playing and some of the players we've been able to attract, right the way from lads that have played at the very highest level to lads that have played in and around this league and above, plus some lads that have come through, so it's been superb. So, I think it's been a success, but of course, you don't get many occasions to win a league, regardless of what league that is, and it's just going to be absolutely fabulous if we can just get over the line in these next 7 days. So, yeah, it's been hugely enjoyable. There's a good buzz about the place. We've got a strong foundation at the club to build on, regardless. But yeah, let's go and win it. And
I think we'll all agree with that point. But if you could pick out one highlight so far, what would it be for you?
It's a good question. I mean, I thought it was fabulous at York when we took over 1,000 fans to York. The quality of football we played against a side that, obviously in the league above, but had obviously been a lot higher. We put on a real display there and just got what we deserved. That's fabulous. It wasn't so great at the time, but when we played Kettering at home, the lights going out, switching the lights back on, But I think overall for me, probably the highlight is coming through that bad patch, because every season you have a period where results don't go your way. And we had some injuries. We had a suspension for Josh. And we missed some key players for a period, and we still were playing good football. But, you could tell, what it's like when you're in that run, confidence is a bit low, you just need a result, you just need something to go for you. So I'll be honest, my personal highlight was getting that result at Hyde United. When Gilly scored, Warren scored, we got that 2-1, we were hanging on at the end because they're never in the game, and then they were just coming at the, 95th minute, 96th minute, and we got that result. That for me is probably, the sign of a good side, that we sort of ground out that result. We turned it around, and obviously, we've gone on a great unbeaten run, since then.
I think a lot of people will probably agree with you. Those people at the game, it felt like a turning point as you were in that moment as well, didn't it, on that day?
It did, and it's when you see and when you're so close to it that we are, and how hard the lads work, and in addition to what their other commitments are. It is a real commitment, non-league football. You've got some of these lads travelling a couple of hours to get here for training on Tuesdays, Thursdays. And, when you're expecting them to perform, week in, week out. And, particularly in the early part of the season, it's Saturday, Tuesday. So credit to the lads. We've got a fairly small squad by design, but a high quality squad. And, each and every one of them should be really proud of what they've, achieved. But like I say, we all just want to, ice that cake. So,
and when the season is done and dusted, however it finishes, in your role as sporting director, I guess there's a lot of planning that's already going on for next season. So, what does that entail?
Yeah, no, it's a good question, because we've obviously got a couple of scenarios, whether we're in this league or hopefully in the league above. And the first consideration is that those leagues start on a different day. So the National League North will start a week earlier. So obviously that brings the whole schedule back in terms of pre-season friendlies and the lads coming back for training. So we've obviously got to look at that. We want to organise around 6 to 8 pre-season friendlies. We're well on with that. We'll obviously share some of that once we get through the end of the season. And obviously from a playing staff point of view, certain lads are under contract, certain lads we'd wish to retain, and that has to happen fairly quickly, at the end of the season. Plus I'm sure, we will look, with the management team to add in some new players to that squad, as is the nature of non-league football. So it'll be a busy few weeks after the end of the season for either of those scenarios. But we're in a great place. I think from a commercial perspective, the football club has had a great financial year. Obviously with the cup run, obviously the chairman has invested in the club here, and the improvements we've made to the facilities are obvious for everybody to see. So we will be looking to continue that off the pitch and continue to improve what you see around the ground. And I guess the final thing is, you know, from a community perspective, it's really exciting. We've got the young bucks, you know, coming together. A lot of kids teams, you know, women's team next year. It's really exciting times to be, you know, part of the community and part of Buxton Football Club.
Thanks, Dave. Whatever happens this week, there's loads to come. It sounds a great part, you know, great thing to be a part of, and thanks for taking the time to tell us.
Cheers, Paul. Thank you very much.